All right. Hold on, everyone. Sorry. I'm trying to do something and then we'll get started. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, whatever. All right. All right, cool. You guys can hear me. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Danny's Karma, where the universe speaks and the vibe is real. Don't forget to hit the like button as you enter, please, and thank you. Hey, Empress. Hey, sis. Hey, everyone. Okay, so bear with me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. I just want to see something. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, so I can get your energy in here for these to resonate a bit more with you. Now, if you guys resonate with my channel, my readings, manifestation oils, and today the sale, okay, they're currently $25. Usually they're 33. So don't forget and go get you some. All right. I look awfully fat today. I don't know. Anywho, this is going to be your spirit team's truth about this person. Now, this can be someone from your past. This can be someone that you're currently dealing with. All right. I feel just from the energy that these may be a little ruthless. So they may be some triggering energy here. Just want to let you guys know. Now, this can be, as I said, about your person. This can be the one that you're dealing with right now, an ex. You take the energy as you see fit and only if it resonates. All right, we're going to do tarot. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces. And we're going to use the tarot and then we'll get also some like oracle messages. Let me just write these zodiacs down and then we'll get started so I can timestamp at the end. Why am I stuck? Here we go. I feel like I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. All right. So again, this is the truth about this person. Things that you may not be able to see. Okay. From your spirit team. They're the ones that's going to be speaking out. All right. So let's see. I kind of want to get another deck though in here. There was another deck. Where the heck is that deck now? There we go. Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Oh, I can't see the time on this. Oh, no. I'm using another platform. Oh, well, I'll timestamp after, I guess. All right, for the Aries. Hey, Shar. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's the truth about this person according to your spirit team? The truth about this person. Again, take the energy as it resonates, okay? I feel like they're going to be harsh. Let's see. What's the truth about this person according to Aries spirit team? Sorry, sis. When I said I was going to use something different, that's what I meant. I should have explained better. All right, 10 of Cups and the Emperor, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, what's the truth about this person when it comes to the Aries spirit team? Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the Chariots. Okay, Aries. All right, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. Okay, Aries like yourself, Page of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Magician, Gemini energy, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Chariot. Interesting. Empress. This could be a Cancer, a Taurus, or a Libra. Well, I mean, this is very straightforward, Aries. Your spirit team here is saying that, yes, you could have found somebody to be wish fulfillment, or you felt like somebody was your happily ever after, but they didn't see it that way. I'm gonna be quite honest. With the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, I feel like there was some, or 5 of Pentacles, I should say, and the 8 of Cups. This is somebody that could have abandoned you, or could have triggered some kind of abandonment situation within you. Okay, there could have been some kind of internal fight. And your spirit team is like, yeah, we kind of pushed you into a better direction with the Chariot and the Empress. For some of you, this could be your twin flame. For if you resonate with that term, you could have been married to this person. I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, this person could have brought out some kind of confidence within you. Okay, so definitely feels like someone maybe from your past, or this could be someone that you're currently dealing with that's pushing you into much better energy. 10 of Wands, this person to your spirit team was some kind of burden. Okay, they could have been some kind of leech, okay, that kept you stuck. 7 of Swords, manipulation. 7 of Swords and the Magician. 6 of Swords. I feel like your spirit team really changed this whole dynamic for you, but this was also for you to get triggered with the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, learn some kind of lesson. Ace of Swords, yeah, 8 of Cups and a 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, and to kind of, this is crazy because it almost gives me that you were fighting the your spirit team on this. You were fighting your spirit team on this situation. All right, you could have been fighting for like dear life, wanting this person to be in your energy. All right, almost like fighting against the tide on this. Hold on, sorry, I'm a little uncomfortable. Tell me more about this person, how their Aries spirit team sees them. Do they like this person? 4 of Cups, hell no. All right, hell no, your spirit team did not like or doesn't like this person. All right, Temperance, yeah, 8 of Swords. They saw all the work that you were putting into this relationship or this situation. All right, and with the 8 of Swords, this was just keeping you stuck from working on yourself. The Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. This person kept you stuck from some kind of elevation, kept you stuck from some kind of forward movement. They could have even been keeping you stuck financially, even at work. Okay, 9 of Cups, yeah, the Hermit and the 7 of Pentacles. From really thinking about yourself, I felt like you put this person it's almost like a little like idolize somebody or something like that. You were putting this person before you. Judgment, 3 of Swords, yeah, and the Queen of Cups. Your spirit team brought some kind of judgment on this person. Okay, could have been in this relationship for you to practice some kind of self-love or care here. I feel like this person was kind of put in your path to trigger you to be better. Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, yeah, but they were all restricted. They were all like this person was some kind of restrictive energy. All right, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. For some of you, could have given a lot of your energy or a lot of time, a lot of years to whatever this is. I feel like your spirit team does not like this person at all. 2 of Swords again. All right, this was some kind of blockage. I feel like there was a big lesson as to why this person was in your energy. Lesson of healing, lesson of becoming the Emperor, Empress. Okay, balanced energy. For some of you, you're showing up as the Emperor and a Page of Swords. When you were with this person, I can be speaking to a feminine that was always in their masculine energy. All right, always feeling like they weren't safe or secure. They couldn't be in some kind of feminine energy, something like that. So, okay. Well, that was very straightforward. Okay. What else? Tell me more. What does the Aries spirit team want the Aries to know about this person? What are the truths behind this? Impatience. Transgenerational karma. Evading happiness. Okay, so we know this person was keeping you from some kind of happiness, some kind of forward movement, even peace. Okay. Freezing doubts. Yeah, they were keeping you stuck, inhibiting comfort zones. And again, I feel like some of you guys were stuck in this energy because it was comfortable. All right. Certainty. Some of you guys, you stayed in the situation with impatience and certainties because you felt like that was all you knew. Forgiveness. Okay. For some of you with transgenerational karma and forgiveness, this was for you guys to break some kind of repetitive cycle routine within your family. Again, I could be speaking to an Aries that their mother went through this, their grandmother, etc., etc. Evading happiness. Yeah, past lessons. I'm telling you, this was a lesson for you. Freezing doubt, repetitive pattern. What did I just say? Okay, so this was, it felt like a karmic cycle. It felt like a cycle here. Hey, Janira. Hey, Yanita. I said Janira, Yanita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And what else? Secrets, mirror effect, and calm. Yeah, I feel like Aries, again, it depends on where you are in this situation. For some of you, if you're still dealing with that, you are going to start realizing that there was something that was hidden from you, and it's because you had to really take a look in the mirror. Okay, mirror effect and calm. This almost is the same energy. Your spirit guides, it's almost like, you know, how could I say this so it doesn't sound so harsh? Some of you guys, it's like they kind of let this all happen in order for you to take a look in the mirror, to also again do some kind of shadow work. Unbalanced ego. For some of you, you're stuck to the situation because this was all out of ego. Okay, duality, humiliation. Yeah, message of freedom. Some of you guys will be freed from this energy soon, or this is what you went through already. Hey, Dorian. Okay. Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope you guys like the layout. Even though the person on the back end as isn't changing my zodiac signs. Hold on. Oh, I may be having some kind of lag on my end. There we are. Taurus. Oh yeah, I yelled at my husband just now. I was like, you're supposed to be helping me out on the back end. He's like, I already put it. I'm like, well, it's not showing. Here I am yelling at the poor guy, and meanwhile on my live I'm just kind of backed up. It's slow on my end. Okay. The Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I know, I know. Don't be coming to his rescue, y'all. Don't be coming to his rescue. All right, Taurus. What does your spirit team say about this person? What is the truth? Do your spirit team like this person? What's up with this person? Tell me. From the Taurus's spirit team. Hierophants, Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, for some of you, this could be a Taurus like yourself. Aries, Leo, Sag, the Moon, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Five of Wands. Okay. The Hierophant, Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Hermit, the Moon, Queen of Cups, and the Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Interesting. I'm getting something totally different. Two of Cups, Tower, Ten of Wands. All right, tell me more about this person. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Interesting. Page of Cups, Moon, and the Queen of Cups. Justice, Five of Wands, Six of Wands. Why is it Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles? Sorry, I got a vape on this one. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, does your spirit team like this person? That's a hell yes. And it's so funny because I'm definitely claiming this energy. My husband is a Taurus. So for some of you, this could be someone coming in. This could be somebody that's already here. Okay. Or this could even be someone from your past. Your spirit team, I feel like the lesson on this person or the reason this person enter your life is because they're not ready for you to give up on something. For some of you, this could be the energy of being non-committal. All right. I feel like with the Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands, there's something here that you need to stick through and see through as an accomplishment. See through and kind of like don't give up on. Some of you guys, again, could be very non-committal, or this could be a situation where things get rough. You're running. With the Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, this is someone that's going to bring you balance. It's going to bring you some kind of wish fulfillment. I feel like your spirit team absolutely love this person. The Star, this is where you're supposed to be. All right. This is part of your destiny. With the King of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Hermit, this is someone, again, with the Hermit that's going to make you do some kind of self-reflection. All right. With the Justice, Queen of Cups, this is someone that could maybe bring out some kind of vulnerability within you or bring some kind of loving, how could I say this? Loving part of you that maybe was kind of hidden here with the moon. For some of you, you could have been in an energy that you were breadcrumbing people. Five of Wands, Six of Wands. This is someone with the Five of Wands, Six of Wands. It gives me a little bit like trying to kind of take you off of some kind of high horse in a good way. I know a lot of people don't like the word humble, but I do. All right. This person could be someone that's introduced to you for you to humble yourself. I could be speaking to, a feminine or a masculine. With the Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands, this person could show you what humility looks like or what it is. All right. Empress. Yeah, that's you. This person could definitely bring you a lot of elevation. All right. Ten of Cups, happiness, magician, manifestation, Four of Swords, and some kind of healing. Okay. This is a person that's going to bring you peace. Maybe some of you guys with the Five of Wands, you felt like, a lot of relationships or whoever this is, this could even be a friend. This doesn't have to be a love situation. You take the energy as it resonates, but this person brings some kind of peace, some kind of healing effect. Four of Wands and Four of Swords, I'm sorry, and the Star. Yes, Emperor and the Page of Wands. This is your Emperor to your Empress, or some kind of heavy soulmate energy, twin flame for some of you. This could be a marriage. This could be a soulmate, a friend, okay, a friendship. Eight of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Temperance. I just saw all that. That's the crazy part. This is someone that's going to push you into some kind of peace, some kind of healing. This person could take part in that journey. And what else? Three of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, Two of Swords. Was it Two of Swords? The Strength, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This person is going to really have you think. Okay, I feel like your spirit guides put whoever this is in your path for you. Again, it's giving me heavy, like vulnerable or heavy, you showing some kind of... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Random. Hey. Again, some kind of side of you that maybe you had blocked off to other people or, other investments. Take the energy as it resonate. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Yeah, some of you guys were just attached to maybe superficial connections. Again, this is an energy where I feel like Taurus, your spirit guides are bringing someone towards you or brought someone towards you. For you, again, with the Ace of Wands and the Devil, not stay attached to superficial connections, not stay attached to connections where it was all about lust. This is actually what the King and the Queen of Cups love. All right, so if this person isn't here yet, expect for you to be a little bit more vulnerable coming up. Okay, I took out this whole other deck, and am I using it? No, I guess it wasn't meant to be because I didn't use it with Aries, so whatever. All right, what else does the spirit team say about this person? For Taurus, tell me more. How does the Taurus spirit team see this person? What's the truth? Toxic relationships. What's the truth here about how Taurus's spirit team see this person? Certainties. The Head. And Dark Passenger. Okay, tell me about toxic relationships. Guide. Interesting. Certainties, humiliation, Head, happiness, and Dark Passenger. Prophetic past. You see, there's something about this situation that's bringing some kind of, it's like something is rearing its ugly head. Tell me about the head. Loss. What's prophetic past? Fighting the outside world. See, this is someone here that's making you understand that, you know, you don't have, like, if this is love, like love, it doesn't have to all do with like fighting or feeling like it's you against this person. This is going to be, it's you and this person against the world, something like that. Because I feel like whoever this is, this person is here to show you some kind of past life lesson or show you, highlight other relationships. The head in happiness. Why is the head in happiness? Rejection. What's happiness? Limiting beliefs. Again, this is a person that's gonna actually make you like realize something in a relationship. Is bringing vulnerability. It's bringing some kind of like limiting belief that you had maybe around connections. I could be speaking to a Taurus that has dealt with unhealthy relationship, toxic relationship. Wise guide, mirror effect. See, this person is making you see some kind of shadow side within you. Okay. Past lessons. Bingo. All right. So it's giving me somebody that's going to be part of your healing journey, somebody that's going to be put in your place or has been put in your place to be some kind of catalyst to your healing journey. Hey, Tanner, happy 4th. Yeah, protective shell to get you out of that protective shell. That's the same energy. Again, this Taurus that I'm speaking about, fear of judgment and criticism, inner pain, personal karma. You know, you could be dealing with a lot. You could be dealing with a lot of internal. I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that on the outside, it doesn't show that. But there's something about you you being vulnerable and you've had maybe you felt like you couldn't be vulnerable. This person is put into in your destiny or in your path to bring some kind of vulnerability out of you or some kind of humility out of you, if that makes sense. Hey, Divine. Hey, Divine Queen Bee. All right. Who was that? Next up, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Geminis. For the Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does the Gemini spirit team say about this person? What's the truth about this person for the Geminis? What's the truth? What's the truth? What's the truth about this person? What's the truth about this person for the Geminis? Why is my husband in the back end so confused? The Wheel of Fortune. What's the truth about this person? 5 of Cups. What's the truth for the Geminis? High Priestess. Okay, this could be a Pisces, a Virgo, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What's the truth? And the 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Sun, King of Cups, the Lovers, 7 of Swords, Empress. What's the Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Wands? 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords, King of Swords. He is Chariot, and he's dealing with the baby at the same time. Poor thing. Okay, so there's a twin flame situation here. I'm Gemini with the High Priestess and a Hierophant. If you resonate with that term, but I'm getting mixed energies here. Why is the 7 of Swords? 10 of Swords. Judgment. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus again. Heavy water sign. Gemini. Libra. Sagittarius energy. What's this? Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. 4 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. So this person is definitely someone that obviously all these people are meant to be in your energy. Okay. So this is gonna, I mean, everybody that crosses your path, but there is something here where I feel like whoever this is somebody that truly makes you happy. Again, with the twin flame, this is a very heavy twin flame situation, and that's why it's so up and down. I feel like when you meet this person, this is a lot of happiness. This person makes you feel something that obviously nobody has. There's a lot of love here. So does the spirit team like this person for the Gemini? Page of Cups, because Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Interesting. Whoever this is, Gemini, the truth about this person is that I don't know. This person can be very evasive. This person can be very cold or very detached. It's giving me very logical kind of energy. And you, on the other hand, is showing up very different, very opposite, very nurturing. You are showing up like, I don't know, some kind of clean slate. It almost gives me like virgin energy, okay? Very gullible, very innocent. This person is meant to be, or the way your spirit team is talking about this person is like almost like you're meeting your twin flame, or if you resonate with that term, or a spiritual connection here that is very happy. It makes you feel good, but there's something about not allowing this situation with the Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Judgment, in other words, this person is coming up King of Swords, King of Wands, and then they're going from that to the King of Cups to the King of Pentacles. So it's almost like this person has to make some kind of change of elevation, because I'm speaking to a divine feminine or divine masculine Gemini. But this is a lesson that you're being taught on whether or not you are going to maintain some kind of dignity, okay, and some kind of value. So the way I'm looking at it is not that your spirit teams don't like this person. It's almost like your spirit team, what the truth about this person is, are you going to hold them accountable? Are you going to hold your integrity and your dignity or your values when this person comes in? Because there is some kind of disappointment, and the disappointment is that this person needs to heal. I hope this is all making sense. There's a bit of a rejecting energy from this person towards you, whether or not this rejection is coming in the form of literal rejection, I don't want to be with you, or with some kind of disappointment, or coming in some kind of rejection that they're not reciprocating that same love and attention or affection. Like maybe they don't know how to do that, or they're not. This is giving me like somebody's just not spiritually or is like aligned with you as yet. But the thing is that I feel like whoever this is always going to come back. But your spirit team is like, I'm going to bring this person again to you over and over again to see if you're going to keep accepting their same bullshit in that energy that they're in. Does this make sense? Does any of this make sense? I hope you guys are following. All right. So yeah, there's something here with the Ten of Wands and the Fool. Your spirit team doesn't want you to be in this energy where this person only gives you bits and pieces. So this is someone that your spirit team may always bring back, but always bring tower moments to see if you're going to maintain, again, your values, integrity. You're going to stand up for what you want. All right. So again, this is giving me a lot of twin flame energy, you know, the ups and downs, has a lot to do with you more than them, right? Because this is your spirit teams. And I feel like eventually this situation will balance out, but it has to do with you. Okay, so there's balance that wants to come in, a connection, a commitment with whoever this is. But I feel like it's you not accepting the breadcrumbing energy, because the Gemini I'm speaking about is very highly protected. Obviously, we're bringing up your spirit teams here, but with the Seven of Wands and the Tower, that's you being very protected from your spirit guides. That's divine intervention. If something is stuck in this kind of energy, the Tower is always going to come through. So I feel like, again, your spirit team is like giving me a yes and no. Like, I don't know about whether or not I like them, because in the energy this person is showing up with, or in the energy this person is in. Tell me about the Five of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. The Temperance, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Yes, this person still needs to heal, and there's still some kind of like blockage or heart chakra. Okay, blockage or heart chakra, like a blocked heart chakra from this person. Ten of Wands, there's still burdens, there's still things that they have to release or let go of. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, yeah, and the Magician, in order for this to manifest into a union, into happily ever after, the end, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, 8 of Pentacles. This person needs work. So I hope I didn't confuse you here, but there's really no yes or no on whether or not they don't like them. I feel like that energy that they're in or they were in, your spirit team is like, no. But I don't know, there's something about this person that they're not saying again, yes or no. Tell me more about what the Gemini spirit team, how do they feel about this person? I guess currently, let's just put it that way, currently. The Hierophant, the Fool, the 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Damn, it's the same energy. There's a twin flame connection. All right. But in the middle of that, there's some kind of release and change that needs to be done. All right. This is giving me textbook twin flame connection. And I feel like this person needs to elevate. 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups, judgment. But see, the judgment call is on you, and something here won't move forward unless there is some kind of healing. Now, if I'm speaking to a feminine Gemini, this could also be you. This person could be triggering your healing. All right. That has to do with the High Priestess, speaks about values, integrity, and morals. All right. Something like that. What's the 5 of Cups? The Knight of Wands, yes. 5 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yep. So this person could be very flighty. Okay, this person could be very inconsistent, play mind games, breadcrumbing, love bombing, gaslighting, etc., etc. Hangman, Page of Cups. Yeah, and the 8 of Swords. Probably I could be speaking to a Gemini that always allows this person back into their energy with their sorries, with their, you know, Page of Cup energy. Hey, Liz. Oh my God. Oh God, we got to piggyback. Okay. You got to let me know. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person for the Gemini. Tell me more. Tell me more. What's the spirit guides, the Gemini spirit guide saying about this person? What is this all about? What's the truth? You got toxic relationships and guide. Evasion. And duality. Inner pain, toxic relationships, message of guidance. Guide the head. Evasion, evading happiness. Wow. Duality, karmic message. For some of you, this could be something that's stuck in a karmic energy. Why is the message of guidance in toxic relationship here? Reproach. See, divine wants you to hold back, or your spirit guides, let me say that, wants you to hold back from anything that's in a karmic or a toxic situation. And toxicity doesn't come just in the form of abuse, or, you know, it comes in a form of also stagnation. Somebody that you're not aligned with, staying in that situation. Reproach. Yes, free message. Guide in the head, wounded inner child. This person could be triggering some kind of wounded inner child, and things that you also, the head needs to now is coming to a head, or that's going to bring some kind of wounded inner child to a head, and you're going to have to, you know, fix that within you. Negative free will. There's an energy here also where again, this is giving me heavy, heavy, heavy twin flame, where maybe you feel like this is a situation that you need to stay stuck to. Why? Unbalanced ego. Okay, it has to do with your ego. Gotcha. This could be in that same rejecting energy. You could be feeling rejected by this person, and that makes you want them even more, but it's coming from ego. Spiritual excuse. And maybe some of you guys could be using that excuse of twin flame energy as that. Duality and karmic message. Repression. Dependency. And there's a codependent energy here. Yikes. Happiness. Fear of judgment and criticism and freezing doubts. There's a lot of stagnation about this situation. So again, karmic relationship. What did I just say? Karmic relationship. So this could definitely be a twin flame situation that's karmic. All right. So if you guys resonate with that term, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. This was a tough one. That was a tough one. All right. Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Cancer. What does your spirit guide say about this person? What does the Cancer spirit team say about this person? What's the truth about this person for the Cancers? What's the truth about this person from the Cancer spirit team? Hi, D-Ray. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Hey, Dawn of Day. Nine of Cups. Magician. Gemini energy. Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Gemini. Seven of Pentacles. Magician. Three of Wands. Page of Cups. The Justice. Libra energy. Hermit. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. The World. Two of Swords. Okay. For some of you, this is someone that you've manifested and it's finally here. So this is definitely like some kind of gift from God or the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. So there's a spirit team like this person, Cancer spirit team, the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I want to say hell yes, and that is definitely the spirit team talking. Okay, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. For some of you, this is definitely wish fulfillment. This is going to be somebody that's going to give you some kind of commitment. Okay, Queen of Swords, Magician. Okay, Six of Cups. What's the Three of Wands? I meant King of Swords. Did I say that? Six of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Wands, Six of Wands, King of Cups. I feel like whoever this is, you've manifested this. After distancing yourself from an ex or a divorce or something like that, you're manifesting something very successful. But I feel like also your spirit team, there's an acknowledgement here about somebody being also very logical, or this is a commitment or a situation that you're using more logic than, and not to say, tell me about this King of Swords, Five of Wands. Tell me about this King of Cups, the Sun. Why is the Five of Wands and the King of Swords, Ten of Cups? You know, Cancer, I could be speaking to somebody that there was a lot of competition for you. You could have had many energies with the Five of Wands, judgment that you needed to leave out or you needed to make a judgment call on. And this is coming after a time where you do that. This is you manifesting exactly what you want, but there's something about you becoming logical after these other options. So these could be people that obviously didn't work out. You call in judgment or whatever these other energies were because they were full of conflict or competition or something like that. And I feel like this person, your spirit team, is like, we're bringing this balance to you because they're showing up King of Cups, King of Swords, which is like opposing energies. It's like somebody here that's there's some kind of balance kind of energy about this person. And this is definitely someone that you're going to be learning some kind of lesson with the Hermit or Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You could be definitely thinking back or recognizing some kind of past lesson or some kind of past relationship here and doing some kind of inner work once this person comes in, or if you know who I'm talking about. Again, this is someone that the divine, your spirit team brought in once you entered into a phase of Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficiency, feeling confident, okay? The High Priestess, the Four of Swords, and the King of Wands actually took some kind of action here towards healing, towards spirituality even. Four of Wands. Tell me more about this person. What the spirit team feel like, the truth about this person for the Cancers, the Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. You or this person could have had many options. I feel like this is you, Cancer. And for some of you, you didn't want to drop these other, you didn't want to drop these other options or something like that. But this is some kind of stability. This is almost like the spirit team is like, I'm bringing you this person so you can kind of sit your ass down, settle your ass down. Now it's really time to put in the work into something meaningful. Empress. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was struggling with that. Yeah, release other third party energies, people that made you feel some kind of way, people that didn't want for you to commit, or people that didn't want to give you commitment, that were holding back their own energy, keeping you stagnant. Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Now that's turning for you with the Temperance here from your spirit team. 10 of Pentacles. Now you're going to build some kind of relationship. Heavy Gemini energy. So, okay, I'm not sure if this is someone from your past, someone that you've met already, or somebody that's coming in. Okay, tell me more for the Cancer on this person. From this person's spirit, from the Cancer spirit team. So this is someone that's bringing you in a lot of balance, that's changing your perception, maybe. I don't know, I could be speaking to a Cancer that was just out there playing mind games with other people or holding on to kind of like people that were very evasive or very non-committal or other options. So now you got somebody that to make you hang up that player jersey. I don't know. Okay. For the Cancer, tell me more about this person from the Cancer spirit team. Personal karma, I told you. This had a lot to do with you and the shit that you were doing. Okay. Message of love. There you go. Protective shell. Some of you guys were keeping out like superficial connections because that was your way to protect yourself. It's almost like if I don't feel that I can't get hurt. Okay, something like that. Hey Chris. Thank you so good. Thank you so good. Thank you so much. Sorry, I was reading your message. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Transgenerational karma. For some of you, maybe this was like how your family dealt with. I mean, this could be really a direct link to your mother, to your father. Okay, where I don't know, there was some kind of player energy or non-committal energy, negative free will. But this is all about you and your karma. All right. Lack of self-love. Yes. And evading happiness. Yep. Exactly what I just said. Message of freedom. Exactly what I just said. I could be speaking to a Cancer now. It doesn't, again, Cancer. I'm not putting you out to be like the player in all, you know, no, I'm putting you out more to be like, maybe there was some kind of energy where you didn't want to get close to somebody. And that's why maybe you were, not to say you were jumping from relationship to relationship, but you weren't taking anyone seriously because that was your way to like avoid some kind of happiness here with evading happiness, lack of self-love. But that was also you not showing yourself self-love, if that makes sense. Oh my God, right? I was not trying to get with no one. Okay, okay. So it's resonating. I'm like, well, if you know, you're gonna know. You're gonna feel the energy soon. Yeah. So, you know, what's so funny is that the personal karma here it wasn't bad, right? Or isn't bad. Whoever this person that's coming into your life or whoever this person was to you, your personal karma in meeting this person was to actually recognize this within yourself. So it's almost like if I'm speaking to somebody that was very non-committal, very evasive on connections, you know, don't want to kind of get close to anybody. Well, your karma was that you are going to get close and you are going to feel, okay? That's lessons, right? Self-sabotage. Yeah, self-sabotage. You see, this is about you. Secrets, betrayal, message to pass on. So again, with lack of self-love and betrayal, maybe you were in that energy because there was some kind of past betrayal. Self-evasion. Again, there's a lot of like lack of self-love, not wanting to be happy or not wanting to kind of feel that happiness with other people because this was your way of protecting yourself. Duality, guide, and energy sponge. What's energy sponge? Freezing doubts. Something was just keeping you stuck. And I feel like the divine brought this so that you can recognize some kind of peace, duality. You know, this person is here to also guide you. Wounded inner child. Yeah. Yeah. This was for you to confront some kind of past trauma. Okay. Now, this could be also past trauma from parents or from family or something like that. Okay. These are getting deeper than what I expected. I thought this was going to be more of like the tea, the cheese man. All right. Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Leos, what's the truth about this person? What's the truth about this person from the Leo spirit team? What's the truth? I came out of a narcissistic relationship. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Leo. Leo. What's the truth about this person from their spirit team? Three of Swords. Magician, Gemini energy. Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Three of Swords, Six of Wands, the Magician, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Fool. The Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, ooh, and the Queen of Wands. This person, how does the spirit team feel about this person? Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Hermit. Nine of Wands, okay. King of Swords. Okay, Leo, I'm not sure what kind of emotional, manipulative individual you were dealing with. You could have children with this person. This could be like an ex-husband, okay? Someone you have children with. Even though I put that word out there, I don't like the baby mama, baby daddy word. I don't know why, but it is what it is. This could definitely be someone here that there was some kind of manipulation in this situation. Three of Wands and the Fool. Three of Pentacles. You could have been married to this person. Some of you guys felt like you had to stay stuck to this person because of children or assets or something like that. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, a Devil. This person played mind games, kept you in a negative mind space. By the way, your spirit team does not like this person. Okay. Five of Cups. This person, your spirit team is saying that this was meant for you to actually become, step foot into your Leo energy. The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is who you are. Self-sufficient, very courageous, very Leo energy gives me very much confident energy. Okay, confident. And this person had you in some kind of, like, I don't know why it feels like under their foot. Okay, some kind of submissive energy. Not in, maybe you weren't submissive to them, but they kept you in some kind of like non-Leo energy. Very meekish, or very like, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe even questioned yourself. For some of you, this could have been anxiety, depression, etc., etc. All right, Chariot. Five of Pentacles. And for some of you, you stayed in this situation with the Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, because you were some kind of fear of abandonment. Okay. The Lovers, yeah, maybe even thinking, well, I'm not, maybe ever gonna be in love again, or whatever that abandonment issue you had. So this is definitely something that was brought to a full end with the Death. But with the Hierophant, it was made for transformation, elevation. Okay. For some of you, elevating spiritually, not just within you, but some kind of big change. Okay. So your spirit guides is like, hell no, we don't like this person. Why? Specifically the Moon, the Hangman, and the Star, they were dulling your shine pretty much. You are meant for much more. Three of Cups, happiness around stability, happiness around connections, happiness around marriage. What's the Hangman and the Moon? King of Cups. But this person knew how to manipulate you emotionally. Nine of Cups, yeah, Four of Swords and Seven of Swords, and which was also, there was some kind of evasion of like happiness here. Some of you guys were stuck in an energy where you weren't happy. Five of Wands, but there was a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting the current, wanting to stay stuck, right? It's almost like sabotaging energy, somebody that was breadcrumbing you, playing mind games, gaslighting you, etc., etc. Okay. I feel like, I mean, I go back to the same thing. Everybody crosses your path for one reason or an next. Some of us just stay stuck to a situation until we learn the lesson. But this feels definitely like this. It was definitely something that you have to close out, or you closed out. Okay. Something that needed to be successfully closed out, released. Okay. Released, assign purpose to it for you to now move into the King of Pentacles, Justice, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay. For somebody now to kind of worship the ground that you walk on, or not worship, right? But you know what I mean. Put you on that kind of pedestal, give you that stability. Okay. Whether also it could be financially. Seven of Pentacles, strength, to be also on your level, some kind of breakthrough. I love you too. That's my husband. Okay. What else? Who was that? Leo? What else for the Leos? What else for the Leos? What does the Leo spirit team say about this person? Past lessons, dark night of the soul. Some of you guys could have gone through a dark night of the soul. Spiritual excuse, inhibiting comfort zones. Again, staying stuck to situations where you felt was comfortable. All right. And sometimes it's like, you know, evading happiness. It's one of those situations where all we know is this person. So, you know, it's just easier to be here. Okay. Past lessons, free message, dark night of the soul, rejection. Yeah, there's a big rejecting energy. Some of you guys could have felt again rejected in this situation. Spiritual excuse, repetitive patterns. There you go with that excuse. And it was a repetitive pattern because this was something that you were used to. All right, inhibiting comfort zones, injustice, whew, evading happiness, and the head. Damn, this was tough. Message of warning and dark passenger. Some of you guys had to go through some kind of big dark night of the soul. It was giving me anxiety. Sometimes, you know, it could have been depression. All right. Forgiveness, duality, and certainties. But not only that, Leo. Yikes. Yikes. Some of you guys are going to really hate me for this one. But whoever this person was, this is somebody that in order for you to get some kind of duality, for you to set yourself free, you may eventually forgive this person. Not in the energy that you're going to take them back, not that you're going to reconcile with them, but just simple forgiveness, manipulation, secrets, and narcissists. Woo. Humiliation. Damn, you guys could have gone through the ringer with whoever the fuck this was. Loss, fears, damn, and prophetic past. But this is definitely something that you needed to learn from. Stick to it. Apply the lesson. Okay? Grow from, forgive, and move the fuck on. Okay. That was tough. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Virgos. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Virgos, what does your spirit team say about this person? What is the spirit team saying about this person? All right. What does your spirit team say about this person? For the Virgos. Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Libra, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. What's the truth about this person from the Virgo spiritual team? Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Moon. Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Wands. The Star. Does the Virgo spirit team like this person? The Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. What's the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords? We're talking about two people here. Okay, your spirit team is bad. This is not just one person. This is not just one person, Virgo, that we're speaking about. Okay, you guys have to be the one to bring me this hard-ass reading. You got two people showing up here. Some of you guys were finding wish fulfillment with the... Okay, we're going to speak about the shitty one. All right. You guys was finding wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Moon, and someone that was slick. And somebody that was probably being slick, okay, hiding secrets. It was almost like, you know, I don't know, there's something here about somebody thinking that they're slick, they're being very manipulative or doing something behind your back, while there's somebody else here showing up with the King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, ready to kind of give you everything and more that you want. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel with the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, this is you being very stagnant in a situation that was pretty much or is pretty much evading you or keeping you from some kind of forward movement. With the Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, this is somebody that you kept allowing to come back into your energy, giving many chances to, allowing to breadcrumb you. Meanwhile, there's somebody here on the outside end. Now, your spirit team likes one person and they do not like another person. And obviously, for the obvious reasons we just spoke on. All right, tell me about this King of Cups, Five of Wands, Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. This is the spirit team. This is the person. The Star. Yeah, okay. Tell me about this individual. The King of Pentacles, a Five of Swords, and a Nine of Swords. See, there was somebody your spirit team does not like. They were playing mind games. They are playing mind games. This person could be like a narcissist. This person can be trying to be very slick, played like petty games, kept you in some kind of maybe illusion. And then there's somebody else here showing up that is like Five of Wands, Hermit. There's somebody that you're mentally fighting off. And this person is showing some kind of emotional maturity, some showing you some kind of love. But I don't know if you're able to recognize that because the Three of Swords is on top of it. There's still some kind of past pain or some kind of past, you know, hurt here from somebody else. Four of Cups, so you can be rejecting or there's some kind of rejecting energy. Now, for some of you, this person here, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, this person here with the Star that your spirit team love, that there's some kind of forward movement, something that can definitely be aligned, something that can definitely move forward in the future. It's like, I don't know if they're here and you just can't see them because you're still stuck, or again, if this is a past situation, this could be someone coming in. But there's a shift that's needed because somebody's coming in as ultimate happiness to shift some kind of perception. Somebody here, the one the spirit team don't like, there's a lot of stagnation around that situation that's just holding you back from where you need to be. So I feel like your spirit guides are talking about two different people. Tell me more. The Strength, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Magician. It's almost like you're trying to manifest, or you could be manifesting a connection, but what's the Three of Wands? The Devil. But you're waiting for the emotional manipulator to come back around and treat you like an empress. Make that make sense? Virgo, don't attack me. I'm sorry. It's here. There could be some kind of side piece energy too, or somebody having third parties. Okay. Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, see, Page of Wands, but you guys are made for the marriage. You're made for the children, the big house, the white picket fence, the red door, the golden retriever. All right. But there's some kind of unhealthy attachment to someone else. Okay. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, staying stuck. Okay. Or maybe afraid of abandonment or something like that. All right. Seven of Cups. I feel like we're not talking just about one person. This is multiple people. All right. Or two people specifically. Tell me more about this King of Cups energy, the person that the Virgos can't see, or the one that their spirit guides really like. Tell me about the truth about that other person. The Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Judgment, the Eight of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So this is someone that you could be sabotaging, or a commitment, or potential that you could be sabotaging. Ace of Swords. This is some kind of breakthrough for you, but with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords, this could be a situation where you are self-sabotaging, maybe like mentally staying stuck to another situation. Page of Wands, this is a new beginning for you. Justice, yeah. But Three of Swords here, and the King of Pentacles, there's someone that you need to make a judgment call on. Seven of Pentacles. So I guess once you start realizing this, and you're not blocked off to this, look, the Ten of Cups wanted to come out. Okay, and it wants to come out. There goes your Four of Wands and a Ten of Cups. All right. Yeah, the Tower, the Hierophant, some kind of unexpected commitment, higher level commitment, marriage, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. But this is after you stop fighting your spirit guides or the current or, you know, the tide. All right. After you stop accepting somebody's apology over and over again. Hey, Shantae. Okay. My cheeks just got super hot. I don't know if I'm like red or flush, but somebody could be felt. Somebody feels seen right now. That's how this feels. And I'm looking at what this card says, exposed. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Tell me more about this person, or I don't know, whichever spirit team wants to talk about, because there were two people here for the Virgos. Imposter syndrome and injustice. Energy sponge and self-sabotage. Message of peace. There you go. Well, we know who the hell we're talking about. Imposter syndrome. Secrets. What's that? Impatience. Injustice. The Head. Energy sponge. Humiliation. Damn. Self-sabotage. Dark passenger. This is almost the energy of I want what I want, and that's just that. Fear of judgment and criticism. Submission. Karmic relationship. Yeah. This is a karmic. This is someone that may be putting you through a dark passenger kind of energy. Fears. Yes. Limiting beliefs and certainties. I feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo that could have gone through this already. All right. With certainties, is almost like you're attaching some kind of certainty to the situation. Like this is my end all be all kind of situation. You, betrayal, and love, but you're only betraying yourself, and you're betraying yourself from withholding from what real love and true love is. Evading happiness, reunion, yeah, by keep giving someone a second chance, you're evading happiness. And here goes karmic message again. Okay. All right. Libra, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Wow. Somebody didn't like that. Libra, sun, moon, rising, Venus. What does your spirit guides say about this person? What's the truth about this person from your spirit guides? Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Fire sign Aries, Leo, Sag. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Tower. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Swords. Okay, this is giving me self-sabotage. How does the spirit guides feel about this person? Six of Swords, Justice, and the Moon. Justice and the Moon. The Strength. What? Ace of Swords. Okay. Page of Wands. There's some kind of unrequited love here, Libra. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Death. Eight of Pentacles. Something that it was almost like beating a dead horse here. Working out something that was very unrequited love. Very one-sided. Something wasn't balanced. Somebody was very stingy maybe with your energy. And this is something that a relationship that you went through a lot of burdens. Something that you took on. It took some kind of mental toll on you. Five of Cups. Yeah, something ended here very painfully. Five of Wands in reverse and Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You could have been married to this person. Talking about the King of Pentacles, Five of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups. Somebody that maybe you kept reconciling with. Two of Swords in reverse and the Fool, Ace of Wands. And funny thing is that there was some kind of new beginning, or some kind of or there is some kind of new beginning. But Two of Swords in reverse is almost like you don't want to see that. Why is it Two of Swords in reverse? The Emperor. Ooh, okay. Queen of Swords. That's you. I feel like some of you guys were stuck to a person, but it was all self-sabotage. Why? Hangman, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. King of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Some of you guys could have children with this person. Yeah, Empress. It almost feels like almost a fear of the new. Again, still stuck in a situation where you felt comfortable, or this is all you kind of knew. For some of you, I do want to say, and it's going to be a trigger warning, maybe this is a situation where all you kind of knew was unhealthy relationships. Because there's somebody else here trying to show up or showing up, that the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, some kind of new beginning, a divine masculine. All right, with the Five of Wands in reverse, this is someone that's not going to bring you the drama, somebody very different. So I feel like with this other person that your spirit guides are talking about with the Judgment, yeah, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, this is something that needed to show you some kind of self-love. It's okay to start over. Five of Pentacles, this could have brought in some kind of abandonment issue or made you feel like you questioned yourself. All right. And I don't feel like, I don't know why this is giving me that your spirit teams obviously don't like this person with the moon here. But 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Sun, Eight of Swords, Chariot. But it's almost like wanting you to learn some kind of hard way. Why is this giving me like karma? I don't know why. Is that on the Libra's end? Magician, or on their end? The World. Libra, theirs. I don't know why it's giving me here some kind of karma this person is going to go through or will be going through because of what they put you through. But it's also giving me personal karma for staying in the situation, which will give me more of you. Your personal karma will be more of you learning to manifest something that's more in alignment with you. Somebody that is actually willing to invest in you. Four of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Some of you guys really needed to feel this Four of Cups, this unease kind of energy or discomfort for you to start focusing on what you want. I don't know Four of Pentacles, why this is giving me, again, some kind of submissive energy on your end. Submitting maybe to the wrong individual. To somebody that was giving you the bare minimum. Six of Pentacles in reverse, somebody that this wasn't requited. This is some kind of unrequited love. Not to say this person didn't love you. It's giving me more so something kind of imbalanced. Like you weren't supposed to give this person your energy. Okay. So does your spirit guides like this person? No, because there's some kind of karma that's going to be here at play on their ends. Tell me more how Libra spirit guides feel about this person. Not the Emperor, that other, the effed up one. The Emperor, the High Priestess in reverse, Two of Cups, the Tower, and the Star in reverse. Oh my gosh, all my cards. Okay. I mean, it came out like that. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that you were okay, all my cards are reversed, and if you know me, I don't ever put reversals, and it's just weird how that is like that. And some of them are upright. Justice, like karma. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So some of you guys, Empress in reverse. See, this is it's funny. This is hilarious. Huh. Why is the Emperor upright? Nine of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so your spirit guides hate this person. This is definitely something that was not comfortable, something that was very hard to be in. Empress in reverse. This is you being in reverse. This is your energy. You weren't even in your own energy in this situation. I don't know why Empress in reverse gives me. Empress in reverse usually gives me not nurturing. So maybe you weren't receiving some kind of nurturing energy. But a High Priestess in reverse, somebody wasn't following their intuition. Three of Wands in reverse. This situation didn't have any kind of growth. This situation wasn't contributing to your growth either, because you're going from the Empress to the Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something here that just wasn't working. Not something was definitely not gonna go anywhere. King of Wands in reverse. This person could have been even lazy. Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. This was all a disappointment. Four of Wands in reverse. Something was in a really unbalanced energy. Nine of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. This could have been also something you were stuck in because of finances or codependency. Right. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, some of you guys could have stuck to this situation because you were married, but there was no emotional connection, or after some time, this person could have, ooh, Lord, this could have been somebody even with addictions, or this could have been something very traumatic. Somebody suffered here from PTSD from this situation, because this was horrible. Knight of Wands in reverse, Devil in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse, Devil in reverse. Yeah, Temperance. This was to show you some kind of toxicity, something that you didn't have to be in, but I want to say you chose to stay in it. I'm sorry. I know that's harsh. And many of you are going to probably say, well, I didn't have a choice. But again, take the energy as it resonates. Seven of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys could have found out something about this person. Something was exposed. Three of Cups upright. Seven of Wands in reverse. There was some kind of lack of vulnerability. Somebody was an abusive, conniving. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get out of this person's energy and put these all upright. And then we'll move on to what else. This was weird how all my cards just kind of fell into all these reversals. But for some of you, you guys kept allowing this person back into your energy, even though it wasn't happy, even though it wasn't moving anywhere. Just kind of kept yourself from actual happiness, from success. Some of you guys may have been like stay-at-home dads or moms or something connected to this person. There was some kind of lack of growth on your end, staying in the situation. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Terrence. Happy 4th, everyone. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you for being here. Whew, tell me about it, Shantae. If you watch my videos, you know that I don't hardly ever get reversals. So this was weird. Yikes. Okay. What more for the Libras? What more for the Libras on this person? What more for the Libras? Okay, tell me about how the Libra spirit guides feel about this person, or the truth about this person. Lack of self-confidence, prophetic past, betrayal, self-evasion. So yeah, you weren't happy. You were not happy. Toxic relationship at the bottom of the deck. My nose itch. Sorry. I heard from other readers, when your nose itch, that's like some kind of channeling something. I don't know. Fighting the outside world. You are fighting for your life in this situation. Lack of self-confidence, humiliation. Ooh. This person put you through the ringer. Prophetic past, dark passenger. But this is something that you knew. Prophetic past, unease. It's almost like you knew better though, Libra. I'm sorry. Betrayal, energy sponge, self-evasion, repetitive patterns, fight in the outside world, message of freedom. Why is this giving such heavy energy? Communication. Oh, so some of you guys had the option to free yourself, but you kept going back to this. Evading happiness again, fear of judgment and criticism and happiness. Some of you guys stayed in this situation to not, because you fear that people would judge you, or family or something like that. Protective shell, secrets, and dependency. There was a codependent energy here. Injustice, secrets again, and freezing doubts. Oh my God, imposter syndrome. Okay, we get the point. We get the point. Okay, we get the points. All right, Libra, I'm sorry about that, but Spirit said what it said. Okay. For some of you, this was a father figure or a grandpa or a masculine talking to your ass, because this felt heavy. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting out of that. Scorpio. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What did I want to say? What's the truth about this person from the Scorpio spirit team? What's the truth here about this person? Eight of Swords. The Magician. Gemini energy. Five of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands. Eight of Swords. Four of Cups. Magician. The World. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Chariot. And the Ten of Wands. Page of Cups. How does Spirit Team feel about this person? The Lovers. The Six of Wands. The Nine of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Okay, your Spirit Team does not like this person. But this was some kind of lesson for you to work on yourself. Eight of Swords, Four of Cups. It's almost like this feels like a karmic situation with the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, this Magician, and the World. It's like there was some kind of manifestation in closing this cycle. But this again with the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, somebody could have always came rushing back in with the Five of Pentacles. You know, this could have been you feeling left out in the cold. Three of Pentacles and the Chariot and Ten of Wands and a Page of Cups. This apology or this person coming back into your energy came with burdens. Eight of Swords and Four of Cups, Seven of Wands. Yeah. This is something that you were trying to be, you were trying, that is the key word, trying to be protected from, right? And when I say that's because we have free will. So even though God, the divine, your spirit team, your ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, the universe try to show you the signs, you have free will. All right. Some of you guys would pray on this to end or to a cycle to close, but with the King of Swords, somebody knew how to manipulate. I'm so sorry. My cat just bit my toe. Move. Move, Skylar. Anywho, sorry. Okay, so yeah, somebody knew how to kind of finesse their way back into your energy. For some of you, when you dealt with this person, you were a very low vibing energy. This could have been some kind of trauma bond, or this person, you met them at a very low point in your life, something like that. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Okay, what's the Chariot? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. I'm sorry, I repeated the same thing over and over. Nine of Cups. So why is the Three of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. So there is something that this person made some kind of false promises. But with the Three of Pentacles, this was a situation where you needed to learn some kind of lesson. For you, you felt like this was wish fulfillment. But again, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that was in a very low vibrant energy when you met this person. Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. Some of you guys prayed for this situation to be over. Justice. But this person would come back. Eight of Wands, yeah, Five of Wands and the Six of Wands and kind of fight their way back into your energy. Six of Wands, the Sun, bring some kind of happiness or confidence. Some of you guys, this was an ego thing for you too. This was something with your ego. Yeah, Ace of Swords. But, you know, I feel like Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Strength. Yeah. And the Page of Pentacles. I feel like Scorpio, there's something here where you got some kind of clarity, some kind of breakthrough. And this was also you gaining your... This was something about you grabbing kind of like your cojones, you gathering your self-confidence to now exit this, get some kind of breakthrough, cut this person off. Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. Some of you guys could have felt very tied to this person sexually or passionately. Like, it's not like I didn't feed you, I did. So leave me alone. High Priestess. Yeah, some of you guys needed to also rely a little bit more on the divine, or this could have been a situation where you were being pushed towards the divine, pushed towards praying more. It's something like that. All right, I feel like again this was definitely a lesson with a little blessing too. What's the Five of Wands? Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, Ten of Cups. Why is the Five of Wands? Judgment. It's like you realize that this situation wasn't bringing your ultimate happiness. Some of you guys felt like this was really love, especially, or you could have gotten love out of this person if you kept working on it. It's like almost like this person could definitely change. I know I can change this person. Trying to manifest them in something that they weren't, because you were trying to manifest them into this King of Cups when they were this King of Swords. They could have been very mean towards you. I'm sorry, I didn't say the zodiac signs. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Magician, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. We have them all, right? Okay. What else? What else? What else? What was that card that it just caught my attention? It's not me. Some kind of victim mentality. Okay. What does the Scorpio spirit team say about this person? What's the truth behind the situation? Family loyalty. Interesting. I could be no, I'm not. Should I say that, spirit? Should I say this? Limiting beliefs. Yeesh. Yes or no? Spiritual excuse. I'm gonna say it is what it is. I mean, this is who I am. Now, I'm not knocking anybody's religion or tradition, because that is the opposite of who I am. I embraced everything. But for some of you, maybe you felt some kind of loyalty, family loyalty, because this came with some kind of tradition, or maybe like there's a divorce or leaving someone or something is kind of frowned upon. Or maybe you felt just loyal to the situation because you did have a family with this person. Protective shell and rejection. There's a fear of rejection. That's why you stayed. Repression. You see, family loyalty and repression, repetitive patterns. Some of you guys maybe was getting the wrong advice from family. The head, love. And what this connection showed you with the head and love is actually what love doesn't look like. Abundance. Some of you guys may have been tied to this because of finances. Spiritual excuse. There it goes again. That same tradition, whatever, right? Rejection. Fears. And there was a very codependent energy of fear of rejection, fear of maybe leaving the situation. Message of guidance. Yeah. Some of you guys now, even though I just said about spiritual excuse, some of you guys could be relying on faith. Maybe you see faith differently now. Okay. Uncertainties. There could have been a fear of stepping outside of this situation or this connection because of fear of rejection from other people. You know what this is giving me? Also, this can be somebody that was told, who the hell is going to want you or love you with maybe children, or who's going to want you if it's not me, or something like that. Dark passenger. Personal karma. Betrayal and unease. What's that about? Personal karma. Wounded inner child. Tell me more. Guide. Again, this was a blessing, though, even though it was a lesson. My past is full of lessons that helped me to be who I am today. Even though this was somebody that betrayed you, inhibiting comfort zones. I feel like you're learning more about yourself than this person in this situation. Humiliation. Some of you guys won't repeat this pattern anymore. And that's what this energy came with. A lesson about that. Okay, these are getting super heavy. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The truth about this person from the Sagittarius is spirit guides. Knight of Swords. Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. The Sun. Leo energy. and the Eight of Swords. Knight of Swords, King of Wands, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, Emperor, Eight of Swords, and the Hangman. All right, how does the spiritual team feel about this person? Two of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Wands. The spiritual team was like, run. I'm so happy you close out this cycle. Run, okay? Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords. This person could have been a player. Spiritual team felt like this person was immature, a player. So to make the short answer, to make the long answer short, this person did your spiritual team did not like this person at all. This was somebody flighty and inconsistent. What's the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords and the King of Wands? This person could have been very arrogant. This person could have spoke really mean to you, very condescending. Okay, there was a lot of sadness around this connection. Three of Wands, Three of Cups. You could have waited for this person to come back though. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. There could have been a lot of competition or games or a lot of fights, disputes. Something could have taken a very long time to even kind of Page of Pentacles. You could have, yeah, something was very stagnant. All right, to give even the bare minimum, it took a lot. Okay, for you, like you dealt with a lot, or you could have been waiting for just a little bit and it came with such a long wait. The Sun and the Emperor, Six of Pentacles. This person made you realize that this is not a divine masculine, divine feminine. This is not what happiness looked like. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Devil. This person was full of breadcrumb and energy. This person could have been very arrogant, clout, could have talked a lot of big energy, and they didn't come with any of that. I'm getting something so specific, but I'm not saying it. Eight of Swords and the Hangman. Yeah, Queen of Cups. This person shift your perception about you, self-love. Queen of Cups, about nurturing. All right. And it could have been, even though some of you guys, you could have learned that you were giving, you're going to give accordingly. You're not going to give what you're not giving back. All right. And this comes with your love as well. This person could have shifted your perception on Queen of Cups, on not giving emotions to some kind of narcissist, not giving emotion to someone that wasn't giving you that back. Not to say that it made you cold. It just, you started realizing on the investments that you were making, okay, on people that were very superficial. Well, I'm not going to generate this wife husband energy with somebody like this again. Seven of Cups. Yeah, the Moon, somebody keeping secrets, somebody maybe having third parties, whatever this was. The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot. And this person shift your perception. This is beautiful. On the fact that you know what wish fulfillment looks like. And it definitely wasn't this. Okay, that was that. Yeah, Knight of Cups, on who to give your energy to. Kind of stand on business. Six of Wands, Ten of Swords. So this could have been very painful. All right, especially maybe to your ego. Okay, for some of you, yeah, this was a very big betrayal or hurt. Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have been married to this person. Judgment and the Queen of Swords. This is a divorce. Okay. Thank you, Sag, for making this very easy. Oh my God, my nose is itching. Okay. Tell me more about this person. This was so to the point. Tell me more about this person from the Sagittarius Spirit Guides. What's the truth? Personal karma. Generational karma. Limiting belief. So you needed to break some kind of transgenerational karma with limiting beliefs. I mean, I could be speaking, if this is a feminine, to someone that was taught about submission to their spouse or their husband. Oh, men are like this, it's okay. Or if I'm speaking to a masculine, how could I fit that? I don't know how I can fit that to a masculine, but it could be the same. Take the energy as it resonates. Some kind of limiting beliefs here. And not to say that era like the 50s or the 40s wasn't beautiful era, but again, I don't know, this is so specific. This is giving me like, how could I say this? It's almost that energy where it's like, well, why can't you be submissive? Well, why can't you be a man? Like that 50s era, that 40s era, the men went out to work, the women stayed home, but just have I cook and clean, you're bringing in the money. Something like that. Okay, take that very like metaphorically, please. Respect. Yeah. For some of you, maybe you were taught that This was okay. Okay, whatever. Repetitive patterns, yeah. Transgenerational karma, anger. Yeah. Tell me about that. Secrets. For some of you, you could have watched this in your own parents and you never realize it's an old school vibe. Yeah, but the old school vibe is still a beautiful vibe, but it comes more than just transactional. Like there was respect and love there. There's something around that, but I don't even know how to put it into words right now. But again, some of you guys could have been seeing this. Appreciate the harsh truth though. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's almost like instant regret doing these readings because I'm like, gosh, this shit is so heavy. But again, some of you guys, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Some of you guys could have seen this in your own parents. So it's almost like growing up with the belief of like this is how marriage should be transactional. Marriage should be I stick by this without the love part. You know what I mean? Something like that. Limiting beliefs, wounded inner child. Here we go. Respect, message of guidance, message of love, karma, and family loyalty. What did I say? This just came full circle. I mean, communication. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, everything that I said pretty much just came out. Family loyalty. Okay. And I don't know why I need to emphasize more on that part where I said that the 40s and the 50s was a beautiful era from what we saw, but there was some kind of limiting beliefs now in this society. See, that energy was kind of reciprocated, right? Where we both came together and we worked at it. So meanwhile, you are fighting the outside world. I'm keeping the inside our home. You know what I'm saying? So that you don't have to fight it inside or something like that. I'm controlling this side and you're controlling that side. There was a reciprocated energy. We can work together. But there's some kind of misconception. I feel especially now where well, why women can't be in their soft era, why we can't get submission. Well, that comes with you stepping up to the plate and please do not take this as I'm speaking about finances or I'm speaking about stability. It's more of it comes with you being able to allow that soft girl energy, that feminine energy out of us by making this a safe space, making this a place of respect. So don't take this energy as I'm speaking about finances and what you could bring to the table, what I can bring. It's more in depth than just that. Anywho, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the Capricorns, what does thank you, sis. I know you would, but I know a lot of people are going to take that outside of context, and then I'm going to be getting all those people that I'm just going to have to block off. I mean, it is what it is. It's really just 2 clicks, but still, it's like, think outside the box. Maybe I'm not expressing myself correctly, and I tried my best. Anywho, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does your spirit guide say about this person? What's the truth about this person? What's the truth about this person? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. 10 of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Oh, Lord. 6 of Wands. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Wands. The Fool. 10 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. And the 10 of Swords. The 7 of Wands and the Hangman. So this is definitely someone that you were protected from. How does Capricorn spirit guides feel about this person? 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Chariot, the Ace of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the Lovers, 2 of Swords, King of Swords, and the Emperor. Huh. So they like this person. 10 of Wands, no. So what the hell was all that energy? King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, Capricorn, I'm getting something very specific. I could be speaking to a masculine. Some of you guys were trying to make, and I'm gonna say this with all due respect. Some of you guys were really being gullible in a situation and making a hoe into a housewife. That's pretty much like the bottom line. Okay, there is somebody here with the Queen of Swords that could have been very mean and like I don't know, very bicth. That's what the Queen of Swords in reverse is with the Knight of Wands. Comparing that those two. Okay. What's the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Wands? Hermit. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands, King of Cups. Somebody was very like a bitch, but knew how to finesse you and manipulate you with their words. Knight of Swords and the Fool, Ace of Pentacles. And you were offering some kind of stability. I want to say some of you guys were offering your last name to this person. Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Wands. You were pushed in a whole opposite direction. Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys were really trying to build with this person, though. Six of Wands and the Moon. This could have been off of ego. Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands, King of Cups. Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands? Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, this person had third parties. This person had competition. I don't know who I'm speaking about, but what's this? Emperor. You were trying to, again, you were trying to change somebody here. You were trying to push somebody into alignment, or you could have been saying like the Knight of Swords, speaking some kind of truth, healing into this person. But Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups. This shit was disappointing. I mean, the King of Wands, King and the Queen of Wands. Okay, a soulmate here. God, Capricorn, what the frig? So you could have been speaking some kind of knowledge, or you could have been somebody that was try to push some kind of healing or some kind of energy. It's oh, I don't know who the hell you picked up here. I'm sorry. And I mean that with all the kindness in my heart. I mean, it's almost like you are this emperor, the fool, star, like the gift from God towards someone, but you were giving your energy to the wrong person. Meanwhile, this person was probably entertaining or there was some kind of outside competition. She's always on point, so I am. Okay. Trigger somebody, it's them. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this in the best way. Tell me about this person. The Four of Cups, the Chariot. It's like they refuse to change or come out of their ways or gain some kind of success. Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, evade some kind of union or partnership or Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, Two of Swords. This person, ay, you guys are stressing me out. This is hard because I feel like this is almost that same energy where you create some kind of illusion in what somebody could or should be, but they're not there yet. Mentally, emotionally, this is somebody that kind of needs to go off and learn the hard way. And you are somebody that was trying to mold them and in a better person. There could have been some kind of lack on their end. And I don't want to throw that word that I want to say around, but this person could have been fighting their own demons kind of way. There is some kind of mental blockage here. I'm going to put it that way. This person couldn't see what you saw, Capricorn, not even in themselves. I'm sorry, okay? But you had so much high potential or so much potential of wanting this person to turn out with, with how you wanted them to turn out. But this is almost like when we meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, I know this person could be this way, or I know I can change them because they're going to see who I am. This person can't even see you or any kind of healthiness because this was beyond you, if that makes sense. Okay. So your spirit guides were showing me here what this could have been. And then when I asked, so they like this person, Two of Swords? Hell no, because there was something here that this person couldn't even see within you because they can't even see that within themselves. Does this make sense? So it's almost like you were investing here in like a dead end situation. There was a lot of blockages. And with the Ten of Swords, you Empress. Yeah. Bottom line, you were watering yourself down in the situation. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Magician. This was even holding back your manifestation in every sense of the word, every shape and form. But there's a lesson here, and you still that person though. Okay. But they weren't aligned with you. All right. I don't know. This feels like build a bear, builds a woman, builds a man kind of situation. Tell me more of how the Capricorn's spirit guides feel or see this person, the truth about this person. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Seven of Wands and the Emperor. They were blocking your alignment. They were kind of like, it sounded like quicksand. They were just pulling you back because you're showing up this Emperor, Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, somebody happy. They were causing some kind of sabotage to your happy ending or your kumbaya energy. 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Devil. Yeah, Devil and the Queen of Swords. This was a narcissist for sure. All right. And this was causing you some kind of injustice. Three of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Sun. But what's the Five of Pentacles and the Sun? Eight of Pentacles. But you know what? This person showed you where you needed to work on the things you needed to work on in yourself. Because again, we could deal with so much effed up situation, so much effed up relationships, and it's so much easier to say to do this when three are pointing back at you, right? And there was something that needed to be clear and revealed about you. Maybe is you are nobody's save a hoe, you're nobody's build a bear, build a man, etc., etc. That's the work they need to, number one, realize. That's the things they need to realize within themselves, to then accept it, to then work at it. You know, it's not your place. Okay, you do that with your children. This is feels like love. For some of you, this could have been a friend, whatever the case may be. However, this was somebody that was just going to block you and hold you back forever and ever and ever. It seems like but you also gained some kind of clarity that Eight of Cups, Hierophant, and that you were meant for more, that you knew, this was not for you. This was, I don't even want to say it. This was beneath you. It is what it is. This was not aligned with you. That's what I mean. At any way, shape, and form. But again, there was some kind of clarity. There was something that you needed to work on you, and why you stayed, why you try to fix somebody. Did you have some kind of hero mentality or some kind of hero syndrome? Unbalanced ego? Was this a situation that, you felt like you couldn't fix? So it struck, it struck you in your ego? I don't know. It is? Okay. I'm going to read your comments in a second. I'm sorry. I'm just really in the zone right now with this one. My head hurt. This was a headache to you, Capricorn. Jesus. Okay. What else about this person? Wounded inner child. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Spiritual message. This person needs alignment. Negative free will. This person was like negativity in your life. But I guess, again, everybody that you meet, right, is for a reason. Fears. Injustice. Physical pain. Okay. Freedom. And toxic relationships, Capricorn. Hello. Okay. So you were definitely causing some kind of injustice to your abundance. See, the thing is that the divine, your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, God, it's kind of hard to bless someone that it's like God won't bring me a blessing if I'm stuck to someone that isn't ready for that blessing. That's what this is. Spiritual message and physical pain soon. All right. Message of warning, and you saw the warning signs. You chose to ignore them. And it's not to say people can't change, but it's they're gonna have to want to change. You can't change someone. Transgenerational karma. What's that about? Narcissist faults. Is that you? Because you felt like, well, why can't this person change for me? I feel like this is something about your ego here. Forgiveness. Prophetic past. Yeah. Spiritual excuse. You were making some kind of excuse for this person. I gotta say, this is on you. Duality. Help. And freezing doubts. Okay. This was on you. I feel like the divine showed you everything you needed to see on this person, but you refused you refused to see it. Or you just wanted to ignore it. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna go back. We're in a society where nobody wants to do the hard part, and when you have a narcissist, they're quick to see who will stroke their ego. That's true. It's about being a person of your word, so one feels safe, right? You said it right. If it triggers somebody, it's on them. True. Yep. To a nothing Gemini. I almost when you said that. I'm an aqua, but half my chart is Cap, so this is on point with my situation. Okay. Okay, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. That part. And I mean, we've all been there. I mean, come on. This is just part of life. We kind of got to learn the hard way. Some people, like me, learn through my experiences. I don't learn through other people's experiences because even though we're walking on the same path, I'm making the same mistakes. In my Aries mind, it ain't gonna be like that for me. So it is what it is until boom, I fall flat on my face. I get some kind of bruise, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. All right, Aqua, Aquarius. What's the truth about this person from your spiritual team? Don't forget to hit the like button, please. I feel like when I do the cheese man, that's when y'all asses want to be here. That's when all of y'all want to come in. Meanwhile, 32 people watching. It says spiritual, and you're like, nah, I'm good. This is boring. Hey, I get it. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does the Aquarius' spiritual team want to say about this person? What's the truth about this person? The Hermit in reverse. This could be somebody that ghosted you. This could be Virgo. Knight of Swords. The Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. Taurus energy. And the Ace of Swords. Hermit in reverse, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Hierophant, King of Wands, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. How does the spirit team feel about this person? Does this person, okay. The spirit team like this person? I was like, okay, just give me yes or no. I don't need to know the whole thing. But for some of you, this is someone that definitely got exposed. This is something that came to light. Okay, because I don't know, I kept seeing that word exposed while I was shuffling, but then you got the Knight of Wands and the Sun. Ace of Wands. For some of you, you could have caught this person in the act. But let's see. Seven of Swords and Justice. That was some kind of karmic justice for you. Hermit in reverse and the Six of Cups. Eight of Wands. So what's the Hermit in reverse? Five of Pentacles. This could have been somebody that triggered your abandonment issues. This person could have gone ghost on you with a child. I'm sorry, it's here. Six of Cups. But this person could be lacking or not doing for their child or their family. This is someone that you may have children with. Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Two of Swords. Four of Swords. What's the Hierophant and the King of Wands? King of Swords. You could have been married to this person. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You could have definitely been given to a situation that was far done. Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Emperor. Oh, wow. Okay. But guess what? This person made you realize that they weren't the man or they weren't a woman enough for you. That Tony Braxton song came in my head. He wasn't man enough for me. All right, that situation could have been part of your story. There was somebody else here. Why is it Two of Swords? Seven of Wands. This person kept you blocked in some kind of Two of Swords stalemate. Three of Wands, longing or waiting for something to change. Page of Pentacles, for them to give you the bare minimum still. But again, I feel like Three of Pentacles, yeah, I wanted to say your lesson was that this person brought you clarity in what you want in a man or a woman, or what you want in a situation, what you want and what you see. What are the qualities, the tendencies, the characteristics that you want in somebody? Okay. This was very straightforward. What else is the Aquarius spirit team seeing this person, or the truth about this person? Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. This was a child that still needed to learn lessons. And when I mean a child, I mean their mentality, okay? Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Investing was a waste of your time. Well, not if you got a child out of it. But with the Five of Swords, this was like Empress. Yeah, this was holding you back. This is causing some kind of self-sabotage to your growth. And look who's right next to you. The Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like that's what this person, you know, it's like, I swear I wanted to say glow up, and the star just came out. It's like, I don't know. This person made you grow up and glow up. Like Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, and a Four of Pentacles. Like, I know exactly what the hell I wanted. It ain't you. It ain't this. Some of you guys, this could have been a situation of like childhood, or you were very young, okay, or you were very young minded. You evolved from this situation for sure. So this was some kind of like teaching moment for you. Okay. This is the growth. Some people want to stay in the cheeseman, do not do the growth. Amen. That's true. But I also see some people, you know, maybe you watch this to escape reality. You know, I'm trying to be the devil's advocate. But this is a positive reading. I feel once you're fully healed and you can realize this is positive, like, yeah, all of these, if you notice, everybody here has been a lesson or a blessing in some way, shape, or form. Everything that we go through molds us and builds us to who we are today. Hopefully the ones, when I say us, I feel like the collective have grown, have evolved, have learned lessons. All right, what else does your spirit guides want to say about this person, Aquarius? All I'm saying, this shit better get like 15,000 like views, because this was good. This was some good shit. Rejection, personal karma. So this triggered some kind of rejection within you. Family loyalty and dark passenger. Again, for some of you guys could have been married to this person, or you have children with this person. Okay, maybe you felt this person owed you loyalty. Yeah, it's not me. So there was something that you didn't want to see within yourself from this situation. Lack of self-confidence. Exactly that. Personal karma, imposter syndrome. Yeah, family loyalty, spiritual message, and dark passenger reunion. What's the reunion, dark passenger? Secrets. What's that about? Unbalanced ego. Oh, and you. So you had some kind of unbalanced ego. I don't even know what I said in that reading. So this could be somebody that rejected you, and this was some kind of ego that was kind of rearing its ugly head. Abundance, fear of judgment and criticism, and inner pain. Some of you guys, again, you could have had a family. You could have feared, like, what are other people going to say? With abundance is giving me family, stability. Physical pain, injustice, and freedom. Some of you guys were dealing with a freaking headache. This could have been somebody. No, I don't want to say that. Fear of separation. Yeah, I just feel like it just triggered you in a lot of ways. This was definitely something for you to evolve and grow from. Free message, karmic message, and humiliation. Yeah. Whew. Oh, do I have members, like membership? No. Oh, this is all for everybody. But thank you. I was looking into that, but I don't know what I would do different for the members. Okay. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does your spirit team say about this person, Pisces? What's the truth about this person, Pisces? Three of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Some of you guys have children, a marriage with this person. Ten of Swords, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is very much a little bit like the Capricorn energy. Some of you guys, you could have been dealing with the Capricorn, or you could have that in your chart. Death, yeah, Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. This was definitely something with the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords, that was not going anywhere. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, King of Wands. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Seven of Swords. This person could have been very avoidant. Eight of Wands, avoidance. Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. Three of Wands, very distant. All right, some of you guys, again, could have been married. You could have invested a lot of time. All right. Knight of Swords. I feel like with this person, there was no sense of direction because this was definitely not going anywhere on your end, Pisces. But you didn't, you know what this is giving me? Some people, family, friends could have told you this, but you didn't want to hear it. You didn't want to see it with the Two of Swords world and the Eight of Pentacles. What's the Two of Swords? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you refuse to see something. Hangman, yep. And the Seven of Cups. You refuse to see something. This was something very stagnant. Okay. How does the spirit guides feel about this person? The Empress, the King of Swords, the Fool, the Justice, the Ace of Wands. Spirit team like this person? Four of Cups. Hell no. Okay, that's a no. So what is this? Nine of Swords, Six of Wands. This was something that you lack some kind of self-confidence in. This was obviously something you learned from. Nine of Swords, Hierophant, to contribute to your elevation. What's the King of Swords? Ace of Cups. This is something for you also to I feel like Pisces, this is you nurturing somebody here that was very cold, but I also feel like this is something where you are this is for you to learn how to treat people accordingly. I'm also getting another energy where you were showing, what's this? Ace of Cups and the King of, okay, Eight of Swords. So this is something that you felt trapped in. This was somebody very inconsistent, but you felt like they were a wish fulfillment. Somebody that you kept healing a situation with, kept allowing to come back to then still keep that restriction. Obviously, this was meant for your growth, but also you were needing to put logic into this. For some of you, this could have been all about passion, all about lust, or some kind of chemistry that you had. This is almost like giving me something where somebody needed to grow up from. On your end, I mean, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Magician. Okay. And the Queen of Swords, yeah, this is something about logic. Like, it's almost like love is not going to be enough, okay? Or something like that. Two of Pentacles. Somebody here could have juggled you. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have left you for someone else. And the Temperance. Judgment and the King of Swords. And I feel like this was something to make you, again, logical. Also see yourself for who you are, the Empress. Ten of Wands. I feel like when this person left or this was done, it kept you very much in your head. Some of you guys could have really been mad at the divine, at your spirit guides. You know what this is giving me? It was like you were resisting some kind of change, fighting the current. This is giving me that energy with and I always say it. You know that picture, it's like a reel or a meme or whatever, where Jesus is hiding a big teddy bear and the girl is like, has a small teddy bear and they're like, but this is what I want. And Jesus is like, but you have no idea what I'm trying to bring you. Like the 10 times the size of the little small one, right? Something like that. So it's giving me, I don't know, it was giving me like a little temper tantrum from your end. The Hermit, the Death, the Three of Swords. You could have gone through some kind of dark night of the soul. But see, this was to prepare you for some kind of a divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Not just on your end, but this was you sabotaging what God was trying to bring you. The Emperor, Queen of Cups. Somebody that was, you know, could the feminine and masculine balance and you beginning. Okay. You're welcome, babes. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so what was this about for the Pisces? Page of Wands, Five of Wands. It feels very immature. Some of you guys, this was a a childhood love, whatever situation where you knew this person since childhood. But this is something about you like elevating some kind of maturity or growing up here or something like that. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, the Fool. Yeah. I feel like there was some kind of breakthrough after this. King of Wands, Justice, and the Page of Swords. Maybe you didn't understand that there was more, there was better, or maybe you thought this was good, or it was like something about settling for the bare minimum, not even. Judgment, Ace of Cups, yeah, Two of Swords. Some of you guys, again, with the Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, and a Ten of Pentacles. Why is there so much avoidance from your end on new love and happiness? Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. This could have been also an ego thing. I don't know. It's almost like there's an energy here where somebody painted a pretty picture. There's like some kind of self-limiting belief behind the situation. Like this situation was like, it was supposed to be like an end all be all in your brain, in your heart. There's some kind of waiting also here. Okay. Tell me more. I don't know. That one was weird. Tell me more about for the Pisces. How does the Pisces spirit team feel about this person? Self-evasion. So yeah, some kind of lack here, fighting the outside world, lack of self-love, certainties, message of love, self-sabotage. For some of you, this was your first like love or your first encounter with the opposite sex. So it's like you didn't know what to expect. Secrets and protective shell. Why did I say it like that? Protective shell. Karmic relationship. Yeah. Message of love. Karmic relationship. Somebody kept you in some kind of hamster wheel. Respect. Learning. See, this is something that you had to learn from. It feels very young. Repetitive patterns. Okay. This was showing you, this was preparing you for a real connection. Impatience, secrets, and you. And personal karma. This is some kind of karma that you had to kind of learn from. Education, you see, I mean, it's all about like the toxic relationship. You had to experience some kind of toxic relationship to realize there was some kind of lack of self-confidence or some kind of energy here, or fear of you facing some kind of fear within you. Maybe this was like triggering some kind of abandonment issue. Protective shell. I could be getting calm that, not every experience is going to be like this, but I could be getting the energy of a Pisces that kind of left home at a young age, or this is giving me young energy. Again, doesn't necessarily, this is a very naive energy. Prophetic past, rejection, and message of warning. Dependency, message to pass on, and unbalanced ego. Inner pain and message of forgiveness. Yeah, this was all some kind of like very naive kind of situation here. I hope that made sense. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for everybody, for my sis, my husband in the background, holding this down for me. Thank you, Sabrina, Healing with Breeze. I like that. I just realized what your name said. Chris, Lily, Terrence, Gigi, Shantae, Liz, Dawn of Day, Shar, thank you so much. Dorian, Yanira, Empress, thank you all for being here. I will see you guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back on later, but yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to keep your karma balance. And FYI, manifestation oils or sale is like, I think, done tonight. Okay, so tomorrow, don't be on like, oh, I missed it, bruh. I've been telling you about this for like a week now. Okay. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be at the Botanica doing my first in-person readings. So if you're not able to make it, send a little prayer, good luck my way. But for those of you that are in South Florida, the information will be in the description.